I see over 80 people every day. I run 2 clinics. I have 7 staff. I work every day. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to rank every single task that I do in my day to see whether it actually requires a doctor. And some of those changes seem obvious, some of them a little less obvious, more uncomfortable, but at least the last one, it's gonna make you change how you think about the physician's day. So here's how it works. The F tier, this was never your job. C tier, never needed a doctor. B tier, needs a protocol, not a doctor. A tier, needs my oversight, but not my hands. And S tier is a thing that only a doctor can do. Let's see what makes it to the top. Taking vitals. So you trained for a decade and now you're taking the blood pressure cuff, wrapping it around someone's arm, pumping and spending time doing that? It was never your job. F tier. Vaccination schedule. I have to be honest with you. I have no idea what the current vaccination schedule is if you ask me right now. But I have a nursing team that knows, and they know where to look it up exactly. And if they have a question or a doubt, I can quickly sit down and in 30 seconds help them out. But it's not in my memory, and I typically only oversee it. A tier. Filling out forms, requisitions, disability tax credits, WSIB forms, work notes. The forms itself, do they really need your hand to check that box out? F tier. Prescription refills. This is a good one. Most doctors think this is their absolute sacred responsibility to refill every single Tylenol for every patient. I have a strict protocol for that. In the majority of the scripts, I never even know someone requested it. My team refills it with specific parameters. This just needs a specific protocol. B tier. Phone calls, that's a big one. Majority of my phone calls, I'm involved in it partially. I don't even touch the buttons. Once I'm done with the first phone call, dialed by someone else, I make decisions, talk to the patient for 30 seconds, give back the phone, and pick up another phone call that's ready for me and on hold. In most of the phone calls, they don't even reach me at all. C tier. Professional dress code. For years, I was wearing shirts and ties to work, ironing my own shirts, making sure the tie is different every day. Now, I'm wearing scrubs. I'm comfortable. My office, my rules. F tier. Normal messages of labs in your inbox. It's half of your inbox. Why do you even have to see it? C tier. Specialist correspondence. Normal results. See you back in 1 year. This doesn't need you as well. B tier. Discharge summary medication updates. I remember I was spending so much time verifying, correcting medications, and it took me like 10-15 minutes with the patient in the room, and it was exhausting both for the patient and for me. Now my nurse does it the day before. B tier. Generic patient education. With this, you can not only make flyers, but also make educational videos. I have videos playing in my waiting room, as well as videos before my procedure, so I don't have to repeat myself so many times. B tier. Charting. That's the majority of doctors think this is sacred doctor's job. You have to put the fingers on the keyboard and type it yourself, otherwise it's not a job well done. My nurse is pre-charting 70% of the visit, all the chief complaint and other complaints, so I walk in on a partly completed note. And a lot of doctors use AI Scribe. I use well-organized templates. I believe that data entry does not require a physician throughout all the process. A tier. My dog. I bring my dog to work with me every day. He's not an officially trained therapy dog. He's just a yellow lab that loves people. Patients light up. Nobody complained. S tier. Signing off on documentation. I got tired of signing this huge amount of documents that landed on my desk every day and decided that my reception will get a stamp with my signature. Later on, we decided that my nursing station, this place right here, will require yet another stamp with my signature in case they need it right away. B tier. Hiring staff. The last receptionist I hired required me participating in the last part of the interview. By that time, I realized that if there's yet another one, it would not require me at all, and my manager will make all those decisions on her own. A tier. Sick notes. If patients come to my office saying that they were off work for day 2 or 3 and they give us a reason, my front desk has parameters to approve that without me knowing about it. B tier. Knowing exactly when you are on call next time. I actually don't know about it because every time it's my turn, I have someone replacing me. F tier. Knowing the ins and outs of who's the cardiologist that has the shortest wait times, where is the CT scanner that sees patients the quickest. I don't know about it. It's all delegated to my front desk. I only make the clinical decision. Patient needs this and this test. The rest is given to my staff. And this is actually the opposite of arrogance. I believe that my team is way better at this than me. F tier. Being physically present every time your clinic is open. When I'm not here, my clinic runs without me. If someone walks in, has a simple question, needs a work note, needs stitches to be removed, needs a prescription refill, this all happens without me. If something needs a medical decision, I get a message or a call. The clinic isn't me, it's the system I built. A tier. So look at this list. Almost everything is A tier and below, mostly on the lower end. Everything's protocol or removed from doctor's hands. So what is actually the thing that needs a doctor? It's, to me, only one thing. Clinical decision making. Decisions that you make with your patient. I walk in the room, I glance at the note, 70% done for me, I see everything at a glance, and now I have time to spend with the patient, with 100% of my attention. It's about a person and a person sitting together and connecting. That is a true S tier. And that moment actually doesn't require anything less than 3 to 5 minutes. And I know what you're thinking, it's a super short amount of time. But it is a short amount of time because everything else has been stripped from the physician. And if you strip everything from the physician, that 3 minutes of true good connection, deep thinking, compassion, that is typically worth more than the 20 minutes of a classic hectic appointment where the doctor's typing, running, searching, printing, and focusing on computer, but not on the patient. So all those tiers, all the classification I just made for myself, it's just subjective. It's what I think, it's what works for me. And that's a reflection of my journey from having a small family practice to a large family practice, how I was delegating and moving things in other people's hands. And that's part of a bigger system that I called CRAFT. You can watch a video about this exactly here that describes how to grow from small size practice to large size practice with very little investment in the beginning and how to progress, how to get large. And if you're interested in hearing more about how to operate a modern family practice that doesn't exhaust the doctor and the patient, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting every week. And as always, take care of yourself first.